I gotta say, I am loving the energy, I am loving the streamers, and I am loving the fact that we can perform in front of all of you here. Again, thank you for joining us for the return of the Renegades, folks.
I love you more!
We've got one more one-on-one contest for you. It is a singles bout and scheduled for a 1 fall.
Introducing first, he hails from Denver, Colorado, the place, not the man, and weighs in at 211 pounds. He is Marchand.
That's right, progress. On me. So, hey, who's excited for Mike Montero? Make some noise! Woo! Hey, guess what? He's not gonna be here tonight. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, I really do. I don't want to be the bad guy or anything. So, hey, Mr. T Phoenix, we had an agreement. Since Mike Montero's not showing up, the winner by forfeit and the new #1 contender, the showman, Nick Marchand.
It really is hard to find good help. Did you say this is the last match, or this is the last match before intermission? I don't want people leaving.
Before intermission.
I don't think that's what you said. You. I know what I said, and I know, yes, Montero isn't here.
So I win. Thank you.
Now you want to be the top guy in this company.
I am the top
You want to be the replacement for Mike Montero, the gatekeeper of RWA. Well, let me tell you something, Nick. The gatekeeper of RWA wouldn't take a win by a forfeit. So what I did for you is I got a replacement for Mike Montero.
I won.
No, I got a replacement. Bobby Ross, come over here and do your job.
I won. I love it! Hey, take the coat at least, will you? That's not a souvenir, kid. And introducing Nick Marchand's opponent.
Go back to Colorado. You're cruising.
Hailing from West Warwick, Rhode Island, and weighing in at 175 pounds, John Steele!
Go, Johnny!
Get back in. Good tell him.
Hey, Nick, you look like you gained some weight, buddy. What's wrong?
Yeah, muscle.
Look like you gained some. Where's that? Where's that? Flubber?
You're still the same way.
Is that flubber?
Hey, cheer for the guy! Let's go, Marchand! Come on, Nick. Ring the bell! All right, it's not quite Nick Marchand versus Mike Montero. With Mike Montero, unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, having to bow out of the show, we have John Steele.
And I think our fans are going to be pleasantly surprised. You know, John Steele has got about 3 to 4 years experience in the sport of professional wrestling. He's seen his ups, he's seen his downs, but look at this! Quick grab of the wrist, and
Trying to end it early.
John Steele is not so easily rattled. He's showing some true resolve. He's showing some real maturity.
I was going to say, you, if I'm not mistaken, have watched John Steele grow up from ringside from his early days.
Quite literally.
Over in West Warwick.
Absolutely. And I have seen him grow as both a performer and just an individual. You know, the John Steele of a couple of years ago would not have been so quick to just take on the challenge of being a last-minute replacement. Now, he's just looking smooth and crisp. Well done. Well-placed strikes.
Well-educated strikes. Oh, what's that big pump kick? Put Marchand on the mat and out of the ring fast.
The showman using those ropes for good measure. Beals John Steele off to the apron.
Oh, that was a wild punch in the face, wild elbow. Looking to take advantage. Up and over. Using the ropes to spin him out into a splash onto Nick Marchand.
Well, John Steele is actually utilizing a small amount of space very well. I've not really seen him do that in his offense in the past. This might be a new leaf that he's turned over.
Now, I've seen him in the past couple of months in different places, and I gotta say, he's an intense man. I will give him that. His strikes, his offense, hell, even his defense. I've seen him train wreck more than once.
Well, I'll tell you, he found himself on the receiving end of an Irish whip. Counters and reverses to Nick Marchand, throwing him into the ring post.
Wait, what is he looking for? Oh, he was looking to fly through, and Nick Marchand sends him into the buckle the hard way. Sorry, into the post.
Actually kind of wraps him around the post by his own drop kick. Quite the defensive maneuver by Nick Marchand.
Wait a minute, Nick Marchand going for it again, using those hips as a pivot point around the post.
And that's one way to neutralize your adversary right there. The showman should be proud of himself. I mean, the folks may not be too proud of him, and I'm not either, but that is very effective.
How do you scout things you've never seen? Like you've never seen a 6-foot Chinese man with red hair. Nick Marchand back on the offense in the ring. Come on, John. Yeah, there you go. And John Steele fighting up from the bottom. Both these men have a bit of a martial arts background, if I'm understanding correctly. We saw a little bit of John Steele's demonstrated early on. But Marchand is a master of the grappling arts on the mat.
And he's really good at utilizing his own pace. He weaponizes his pace. He slows things down when he feels the need to. As you can see, John Steele is looking to turn things up, try to throw Nick Marchand off of his game, but to no avail.
Now, I want everybody watching at home to realize if you've never been a professional wrestler, never gone to a training camp, never been in a wrestling ring or fallen down in one, you have to understand, especially in situations like that, getting hit like that and hitting the mat like that is tantamount to your body as being hit by a car. And these guys are going to do it a dozen to 24 times throughout this matchup before we're done.
Marchand got himself a nice cravat applied, couples it with a snap there.
A snap kick to the side of the head as well.
Yeah, nothing too pretty, but nonetheless effective.
Now, I understand Nick Marchand is hated, okay? I get it. He's a talented guy, but he's hated. And he was coming in here initially to wrestle the ace Mike Montero, who has been a staple of the RWA for over a decade at this point. John Steele, it's not his first night in the RWA, at least I don't think, but he's coming in cold. So it's really hard to get the momentum you need against somebody who's been a staple here for quite some time.
Absolutely, but that just goes to show you what kind of moxie John Steele has as a person. He's willing to delve into the unknown as he is thrown into those buckles hellaciously by the Showman. The Showman has been, I think he's had the upper hand the majority of this matchup, Simonetti.
I believe it. Well, what do you expect? He had 2 days to prepare for this fight. He took this fight on short notice, and he's certainly not reaping any benefits from it, but the night is still young.
Sure. As is this match. Steele thrown sternum first into the buckles, and doesn't look like Marchand has even broken a sweat. He is in full control at this point.
I mean, it's a little wet in the air here tonight, a little muggy, a little precipitation. But you're right, Nick Marchand is, and I will give John Steele credit. He hasn't died. He is fighting back. He doesn't know when to quit. Well, as a guy who never says die, he dies, but he never says it.
Very well stated, Simonetti.
Irish whip reversal by John Steele sends Marchand into the buckle. Up and over.
Oh, wait a minute. He saw this one coming.
Wait a minute. John Steele looking for an opportunity, and he just took a drop kick in the face and down on the grass. Almost landed on that poor little girl. And I would have blamed Marchand 100% for that.
And for those of us who cannot see at this vantage point, Coach C is clinging on to the bell-ringing hammer with such a grip. His knuckles are white.
He is white-knuckling the bell hammer because this could end. What are we at? In 4 seconds, this match could be completely over. I think the kid's got the right idea. But John Steele is still stirring. What are we at 8? And he is back in the ring.
Just in the nick of time to get swarmed by the Showman yet again. I mean, Steele, it seems as if he's been neutralized somewhat at this point, but he's got to show that moxie. He's got to dig deep.
You're so quiet. Shut your mouth. Nick Marchand, a man known for wanting peace and quiet in the ring during his matches, because he wants to get cussed out, is now complaining that it's too quiet. And now the knee pads have come down, and it looks like he's looking to serve a death blow. Wait a minute!
Steele firing on a couple of cylinders here. He seems to have found a second wind, and he is on Marchand like white on rice.
The human cellophane taking it right and throwing underside body shots, ducks a clothesline, big spinning, roaring elbow, and another one for good measure.
Marchand may be out on his feet.
Oh, my Lord! Uranagi up on the neck cover. 2! Oh, that was close. I saw the kid with the bell hammer. I saw it.
And according to our official, this match will continue. Nick Marchand managing to kick out just before that 3 count, but both of these men find themselves fixed to the canvas. Steele appears to be on his feet first, breaking the standing 10 count. What's he thinking here, Simonetti?
I'm thinking there's bikes behind us revving their engines to get John Steele up that buckle into the high-rent district.
His engine seems to be revving as well as he looks the Showman down.
Oh, we could be. Wait a minute! He just pushed the referee into the top rope, and down goes John Steele. Well, hopefully he's made of all steel.
The lower abdominal region.
We've got to cover. I see feet on the ropes. Was that it? That's it. Nick Marchand.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this matchup, Nick Marchand.
Wait a second, what is this? Wait a minute, Big Daddy T. Phoenix. Are we restarting the match? We're restarting the match. Bobby Rossi announced it.
This match will be restarted per order of T. Phoenix.
It looked like John Steele was going to be served in Injustice Speed. We're going to roll up 2. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this matchup, John Steele!
Hey, Nick Marchand, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. You put your hands on the referee, T. Phoenix called for an automatic restart of the match, and John Steele caught Nick Marchand, and now we have to wonder, who's the real new ace? Who's the real new gatekeeper? Only time will tell.
Nick Marchand was going to cheat his way to another victory, but he comes up short in many ways. John Steele, your victor of this matchup.
More Return of the Renegades after this.